Everyone is always rushing in the city. Busy, busy, hustle, bustle, give and take. Tearing up and down the street will get anybody beat. Our advice to you is, why not take a break?
כשאיתך אז יצאתי לים לבלות ולראות את מרחב העולם מול הנוף המקסים עימך מרוצים נפלאה עד מכל אוניה זו של צים עשה חיים בצים עשה חיים בצים
Tale of the rolling main, of a trip on a ship, not by jet or by train. If you're weary of fuss and the daily chores and you're dreaming, like us, of far distant shores, then take heart, climb aboard as we bring you good news. We're off, thanks to ZIM, on an ocean cruise. Let the harbor recede, see the passengers gay as the engines take speed and it's anchors away. Poised on the bridge between sea and sky, the captain's firm hand, the lookout's keen eye. We're now well clear of the harbour boom and it's full speed ahead in the engine room. The port of Piraeus, just time for a peek, at Athens drop anchor and start speaking Greek. There's plenty to look at, you needn't try hard. At the Parliament building, they're changing the guard. City of summer, excitement and mystery. City of drama and ancient history. Now here is a sight to remember, no less than the king's bodyguard in traditional dress. We've discovered how to turn our cash to drachmas. We have danced sirtaki like the locals do. And to crown the lot, on top of this, we've climbed to the Acropolis to catch our breath and to admire the view. And before we depart from the Grecian shore, like every visitor, we want a bit more. So before the adventure finally ends, we're taking some photos to show to our friends. For back home, when we bring such a fine souvenir, there'll be so many others who'd want to come here. All too soon the day's over. It's back to the quay. The anchor is lifted. We head out to sea. It may make us hungry, but he, she, and we know the motto this evening is Bon appetit. With these dishes prepared by the ship's special cook, it's hard to decide. Should we eat or just look? The smell is divine, a real paradise, flavored with condiments, sauces and spice. The uniform makes him look ever so grand, but it's the little things that mean so much. This evening we're shaking the captain's hand. This gives our whole trip such a personal touch. And what better when you've eaten a good dinner than the chance to spend the evening how you please. ZIM will entertain the folks with some songs and a few jokes. There are all the latest numbers from the shakes down to the rumbers. And it happens while they dance that two people find romance, whilst there's others who sit back and take their ease. There are some who rise early in order to pray, and others who, shaking the cobwebs away, find they've gained extra ounces. Here's the course for the day. He's content as he bounces the calories away. And beside the swimming pool, they're trying to be clever, but you can't hold out forever, so the first one in's real cool. Contestants know no fear when the prize is the bottle that brings such good cheer. Another high spot of the trip is the ocean meeting with Shalom, our sister ship, who signals us a greeting. On the horizon she'll soon dip, for our encounter is but fleeting. Soon we drop anchor happily in clear waters of Napoli. It is here we spend our day in the old Italian way, and the tourists are bade welcome by a serenade. Here we can gaze on Pompey's last days. When Vesuvius plays, humanity fades. And we stand in a maze at the gentle haze which time in passing lays on this maze of ruined ways. We hurry to Pisa, where we've got a date to look at the famous Leaning Tower. Who knows? Perhaps we can set it up straight. Pisa to Florence we go straight away, to take in the bridges, the river, its loves, to wander through churches, piazzas, neath domes, to seek out those corners where no tourist roams, to walk in the square and to scatter the doves. By dawn's early light, giant Stromboli looms, its crater agape and its peak wrapped in fumes. It seems to be waiting its lava to pour and bury those houses that cringe on the shore. If you want to relax from incessant games, then fond parents on board have a chance to escape. ZIM people like children, and one of their aims is to make sure they're happy and keep them ship-shape. The offspring are busy, the chores of the house are all left behind you. You've time for your spouse. Yes, it's nice to recall days and places gone by, when our mornings were longer, our summer was high. Yes, I know when I left that I promised to write, but when one's on board twixt the sky and the foam, it's so hard to write when the sun is so bright. I'll tell you about it as soon as I'm home. This is no fairy story, these prices are facts. The ship's stores exempted from customs and tax. They've got everything here, from clothes to good liquor, but the steward will tell you, suntan lotion goes quicker. The salt breeze plays havoc with your crowning glory. A hairdo's important. Be it long, be it short, you can pick a new style, good enough for a story, in the ship's own salon, long before you reach port. Next port of call, you'll be glad you were tan, for the pale skins don't even get half of a chance. When we lower the gangplank this time, it's in Cannes, the happy hunting ground of the south of France. This is the Riviera, with flowers so red, its men are so handsome, its girls, enough said. Smart hotels, smart casinos, smart yachts and smart cars, and if it is festival time, some film stars. The playground of Europe. Sky and sea are both blue. It is holiday time, both for them and for you. Out of Cannes, it's just a pace to a tiny little place ruled by a prince and a princess named Grace. Monaco stands atop a rock, and with the precision of a clock, the palace guard can be seen in action, providing a #1 tourist attraction. The lights go up and the neons beckon, but there's something we've learned while on the trip. It's fun on shore, but we all of us reckon the best bar we know is the one on board ship. The wine is fine, and on the table the chef offers proof that he is the most able. And while in this atmosphere of riches you are basking, second helpings can always be had for the asking. While on the high seas, we're an adventuresome band, for we all can do on deck what we'd never do on land. With the holiday spirit and games to play, we find that the cares and the years fall away. It's as if while on board we all get a new deal, and we really are only as old as we feel. Spot the trick? Go on, just try. You can do it, nor can I. The hand is faster than the eye. Sun and sea and sky all blend in a salve the soul to mend. But they'll soon be journey's end. So forget all your worries. Say goodbye to the blues. Just contact ZIM and sign up for a cruise.
יצאתי לים לבלות ולראות את מרחב העולם מול הנוף המקסים הן עימך מרוצים נפלאה את כל אוניה זו של צים עשה חיים סע בצים עשה חיים סע בצים לפירנצה הגעתי בשיר על שפתי ואוצרות אמנות נפתחו מול עיני ובפיזה מיהרתי עם בוקר לקום, ליישר שמה את המגדל העקום. עשה חיים, סע בצים, עשה חיים, סע בצים.
בריביירה היאכטות שטות כל הזמן, איזה חוף, איזה נוף נהדר פה וכאן.
אז לקחת את ידי ולפתע קולי שר לו שוב סרנדה בחוף נפולי.
עשה חיים, סע בצים, עשה חיים, סע בצים. כששומרי מונטה קרלו יצאו למספר, המשמר באתונה לפתע עבר. בין חורבות ההיסטוריה עוברים מרוצים כל אנשי הסיור שהפליגו בצים. עשה חיים, סע בצים, עשה חיים, סע בצים.